Hi, Pisces, Healing Grasshopper here to do your third week in January reading, the 17th through the 24th. What do we got for Pisces? The King of Cups. Yes, is upright. Okay. The King of Cups is the Stoic King, the one who is in control of his emotions. So there's a call for restraint, I am guessing here. I don't have the full energy yet. The devil. One definitely needs to use restraint with the devil. That's for sure. Restraint. Okay. So what I'm getting here is someone is testing your nerves. And there's a challenge here and a choice of being dragged down to their level or taking the high road. You have low road, high road here. Um, but of course, I work with light workers. Light workers are attracted to my channel. So we tend to take the high road. That doesn't mean that we're immune to the devil, right? The devil can definitely affect us. There are times that we could be dragged into our rage and that kind of thing, but um, we are more mindful than most and more self aware. Here is the sun. So you have a very short story here. It's like you used restraints when, others were really trying you, and it turns out well. This has the opportunity to turn out well. Um, Based on your choices, though. Here's another cup, the Four of Cups under the King of Cups. This is very much the energy of like, they're trying me again. Like, ain't nobody got time for these knuckleheads. There's very much a here we go again feeling. Okay. So, what I have to say about this, Pisces, is that, and I was just telling Aquarius the same thing in their situation, um, that there's something that I learned myself uh, many years ago in a spiritual awakening that every adverse situation carries a lesson. There is something that you're supposed to be learning. Um, and the better and the quicker you do that, the quicker you could close out the karmic lesson. So that means if the universe puts you into a situation, say like abusive boyfriends is a good example, right? Or an abusive significant other, spouse, because it can be an abusive girlfriend, um, an abusive relationship. Um, and you are asking yourself, why am I always? There's a time to stop and have a chat with spirit here. Why am I always meeting jerks? Why am I always in this situation? Um, because the universe is putting you in those situations. That's why. You're put in the situation, you missed the lesson, and then the universe is like, okay, rewind the tape, put them through the lesson again. And then you're in situation number two. You still don't learn the lesson, and on goes the cycle. Um, there's the potential of this turning out well. This is right in the beginning of your reading. It's not turning out here, it's here. So, this is very much a statement on the top here, where you have a huge potential to win here. So, pay attention, is what Spirit is saying. This state never serves anyone, right? Because there is very little self-awareness in this. This guy is sitting under a tree pouting because these three cups didn't do anything for him in the past. Now he's being presented with a fresh cup from the universe that he is not willing to consider because he doesn't believe it's going to do any better for him than the other cups did. Okay? So he has passed judgment on this cup here without really assessing things. So there is very much a focus on this is very much what the devil wants you to be. Right? Because we are not exercising our intuition, we are not exercising our self awareness, insight, none of that. This is just pure feeling sorry for yourself and being disgruntled. Okay? So we don't want to do this. The center, the moon. Yeah, not surprised to see the moon here. Reversed, no. The moon under the devil. Yeah. Okay. So the devil represents, excuse me, guys. The devil represents, I mean, the moon represents uh, an atmosphere where you don't quite see things clearly. This could be information that's not being provided to you, but this can also be your own emotions that can produce this as well. It's like not seeing clearly through your own tears, your own anger, that kind of thing. But at any rate, for whatever reason, you're not seeing clearly. Um, there's got to be a level of awareness here. Um, because that awareness will get you through this atmosphere. And not just your awareness, because that implies your conscious awareness, but also your intuition. Right? Intuition is always the best tool to get you through uh, the moon energy. It's going to help you be one step ahead of the devil, whatever the devil is in this situation. The thing that's tripping you up, making you angry, making you jump to conclusions too quickly, making you lose your composure. What else we got for Pisces? And another thing, Pisces, people can use, people know, some people, not everyone, but there are some people that know you well that know how to push your buttons too. Is another thing. Um, because I just saw the Staples Easy button too. Um, is why I said that. People know how to push your buttons. They know how to anger you, distract you from something that you should be seeing. And it could be something that they're deceiving you with. And it's like, oh, all I have to do is rile Pisces up, and they won't see what I'm doing. They'll be focused on this other thing. Um, I can't quite parse out what it is, Pisces, that's going on here, but it's just something where you are going to need to keep your wits about you because your emotions are being used against you, if that makes sense. King of Pentacles. Okay, so listen. So far, we have mostly major arcana and court cards. Which says that this is pretty significant. You might not recognize it, or hopefully you will know now that I'm telling you. But it may seem like something petty, but this actually carries a lot of weight, whatever this is. So we don't want to we want to come out on top of this. Oh boy. Okay, very good. I like it. All right. So any of these reversed? No. King of Pentacles next to the moon is King of Pentacles is he is abundance. Um he is in a position of respect. Respect comes to him easily. Abundance comes to him easily. He's also adheres to the tried and true. He's not an innovator. He's not one to, do the new exciting thing. He likes the old and established, tried and true methods. This is saying that you might want to, and I just saw the Hierophant in my head. You might want to stick to the rules here. I feel like the King of Pentacles is telling you that, this situation that you're going to be in, Pisces, is not rocket science. It just requires you to keep your wits about you, um, engage your logic and your intuition, and just stick to the rules and don't be tempted to um like take illegal shortcuts and that kind of, or shortcuts that are outside of the rules and that kind of thing. You know, in this situation, especially like at work, you may have a coworker that's working against you and you may be tempted to do something to undermine them that's not, 100% on the level. Don't do that. Follow the rules, do what you're supposed to. Stay calm. Don't let your temper run away with you, and this will turn out well. Um, the Two of Wands talks about you making the right choice in the end. The right choice, this globe that he's holding is the world in his hands. All the power, all the abundance, all the triumph is in his hands at his fingertips, right? So this is you, as long as you stay the straight and narrow here. And the straight and narrow is not going to be the easy path, is what the Ten of Wands is saying, and the Nine of Wands as well. Yeah. Especially Ten of Swords when the other person is fighting dirty. Pisces, it's okay. You're going to need to grit your teeth in the moment, but in the end, you're going to turn out on top. It's interesting. If you've got Aquarius in your chart, you should have a look at that. Because Aquarius had a situation where they were um, needing to, rise above a situation. So, do we have clarification? Advice cards. Higher self? Any of these here? Sacred destiny again? Spirit, love, sacred destiny. Here's the sacred destiny deck. Um, just one? Okay, this one. Gateway. You see, remember I said before that this is more significant than it may seem? And you've got this gateway card here. Every decision we make brings us into a certain timeline, right? Our timeline is always splitting with every choice that we make. But this one feels significant. Wow. So, I just got the example of, yeah, I see like police car lights and bars. So this can be like if you make the wrong choice, you could get arrested. Not all of you. And This might apply to some of you. I think Spirit was just using that as an example. But um it's like those body cam videos, when they're so ridiculous, where a cop stops some of these people and all they were up against was a ticket, like a speeding ticket, and they end up going to jail with like assault charges and on probation for a year when, like, really. um so that's what I kind of feel like. This gateway is saying this could lead you down a really good path, or this could lead you down where the devil wants you to be, which is in some unhappy situation. This could be losing a job, you know. You're having an argument with your boss or a coworker or something, and you're not thinking, and you're flying off the handle, and the next thing you know, you're on the threshold of the office with a box of your stuff in your arms. That kind of thing. Or this could surprisingly, I don't know, get you a promotion, or have someone else offer you a job, or I don't know. Two of Wands here, you have a choice. Spirit is confident that you're going to make the right one. But this gateway is screaming out that, one of the wands can lead you down a path that you don't want to go down. So be sure that you use your restraint. Um, don't let people get the best of you. Engage your intuition, Pisces, because you are the most intuitive here. So listen to your intuition, right? And just follow the rules, even when it's not the easiest choice. Okay, guys? So that's the reading. Um, I'm looking forward to hearing you guys in the comment section. I answer every single one. I love hearing from you guys. So talk to me. Tell me what's on your mind. Um, Thank you for those of you who helped me reach 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate you more than I can express. If you're not subscribed, please do click. It's a quick gesture, costs you nothing, and really does help me out. So thank you. Even if you think you're subscribed, by the way, just have a quick look. Some of you might be surprised to see that you're not subscribed. Um, don't forget the notification bell. There's a whole bunch of videos coming. Um, if you didn't see, you have a yearly, a monthly, January, and you have a whole bunch of weeklies. So um, go have a look at those. um, if you're really inclined to helping me out, what you can do is go have a look at the playlist section. I've a bunch of them made. Choose one, set it to autoplay, and have it on as background noise as you're going about your daily tasks, or even while you're winding down in bed and even sleeping, because watch hours really do help a channel grow. Okay? So thank you guys so much. I will speak to you soon, Pisces. Love, light, and many blessings.